You are watching Leicester Till I Die TV.
Watch us on YouTube.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform.
Or ask your smart speaker
To play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Right, Chris.
All right. Good evening, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good night, goodbye. Hello. How the devil are you? Welcome along. Leicester still have got a manager. It's more than a few clubs we've got at the moment. And we've not sold anybody. Excuse me. We've not signed anybody either, so swings and roundabouts, I guess. But like I say, nobody has yet left the club. We think we know who's going. But tonight it is all about England. We are playing North Macedonia, and as we speak, Brad is probably getting very, very, very excited. But then again, he doesn't get out much. But this is LTID TV from Leicester Till I Die. Thank you for joining us, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on your favourite podcast platform. If you're watching, please join in with the show by adding your comments to the stream. Or if you're watching on catch-up on YouTube, you can add your comments in the description below. Keep all your comments clean, respectful, and no spamming. The mods do have complete authority to kick out whoever they want. They have my 100% backing on that. And if you want to follow us on any of our social medias, well, you can see they're all there. Yes, indeed, they are. Either as LTID TV, where we've been able to update, or Leicester Till I Die TV, where we haven't. So there we go. But tonight's show is England against North Macedonia. And another one, well, I say we should win. Ukraine made hard work of it. Mike is in. Good evening, Michael, young man. How the devil are you, sir? Ike says there, please everybody share and subscribe to this great guy. PayPal's on its way to you. I would say good luck, but I wouldn't mean it. Mate, look, you're a Welsh fan and you live, breathe, and I've seen your reaction sort of when Wales didn't do very well in the World Cup. So look, I respect you, and I respect your choice of supporting your home country of Wales. So what I've got to say on the matter, I'll leave that now. But yes, I know you wouldn't mean it, but in the nicest possible way, of course. And Sharky is in, who is a member. Welcome along, Sharky. How are you? Are you white? I'm all white. Are you all white? Let me just sort my camera out there a little bit. There we go. No, it's still not sorted out. I tell you what, I'd be better off doing that, wouldn't I? There we go. Okay, so cheeky git, we have Turkey away. Is that tonight? It's the sheep versus the turkey. I'm saying nothing. Now, Shark, you'll get me into trouble. And Dugout is in as well. Good evening, Doug, another member. And we've got two mods in. Mike and Doug, did you get my messages, by the way, I sent on Twitter? I think you did, Doug, because you replied. I'm not sure if you did, Mike, just regarding modding. Just a few. He's in. I am saying nothing. You know, it's like you know me and my jokes, and I'm not going to rise to the occasion. or fall to the occasion for that matter. But let's have a look what's coming up tonight, and let's get a few of the bit of the old house rules out the way. Doug, can you? Well, basically, you know who was in the other day, Mike, causing a bit of spamming trouble. You know the ones I'm on about, don't you? Then basically, just ban him, just kick him out, just block him. He'll come back with another account. If you hover over the name as a mod and click on the name, and James is in as well. So basically, hover over the name. I can't in here because it won't allow me, but as a mod, hover over the name, click on it. It should bring up a list and it says view profile. Click on view profile. Go onto there, go under the about bit, and if it says joined the same day that we are doing the show, so that would be today the 19th, it means more than likely that they're a spammer, and just block them. Just block them. Tell you what, Zane? Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't swear. Is somebody reporting you? Cheers, James. James is in as well. How the devil are you, sir? Zane says only 3 North Macedonian players I know. Zane, that is 3 more than me. Nate is in from good old US of A. Evening, Chris. The USA won the CONCACAF Nations League last night. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Not as tough as Europe, obviously, but we beat both, mate. I know. I saw the Mexico. Well, I didn't see the game. I saw the aftermath, and I've got to be honest with you. Totally pathetic, the fans. Mexico should be banned. They should get some sort of not fining. That doesn't mean anything to teams these days, even to countries. Just ban them. You know, if it was England, we'd be be kicked out the Euros or something. So I hope some action is taken, Nate, against that. James, like I say, is in. Mike says New Zealand have got 3 more sheep than us. Let us move on. But look, that's the team. So we've got Pickford in goal. Back 4 of Walker, Stones, Maguire and Shaw. Across the middle 3, Alexander-Arnold, Rice and Henderson. And then up front, Saka, who had a good game the other night, Kane and Rashford is brought back in over Maddison. What a shame, Maddison. You've been dropped after 1 game when the guy is fit. But Finland beat San Marino 6-0, did they? Bloody hell. Yeah, we'll be going through the news in a second. But just to, if you're doing nothing tomorrow night at 9 o'clock to fit in with Dean Hammond, ex-Southampton player, I think he was at Brighton as well for a while. Obviously, he was at Leicester, came in the season that we got promoted from the Championship, was with us for that first Premier League season, and he played the full 92, 93 minutes of that classic 5-3. Sorry, Mike, I know you're not going to want to watch this, but when we won that game 5-3, we looked like we were going to have a good Premier League season, and it all went downhill after that. But what we're going to be doing, rather than going through although we will be touching on his career, but rather than going through his career, how he got into football, etc., what we're going to be doing is actually looking at that match, the build-up to the match, the few games before, how the season started, and then the day itself, going through it and going through the goals. So I think that is hopefully going to be a really, really, really interesting show. That goal, Mike, that goal from Di Maria, I was at the end when he scored that, and I just had to stand up and applaud it. It was a totally amazing goal. It really was, and full credit to him. Unfortunately, Man United under the goal didn't particularly do well with the players, but it was a good goal. But it was only 1 of 3. We got 5. We won. Hey! But we'll be going through the game, like I say. Hopefully, it's going to be a little bit different. So rather than his career, it's his feelings, his day, the whole day from a player's point of view. Brad will be with me as well because he was working at the King Power on that day. And of course, 2 weeks today. If you're not doing anything in the mornings, why don't you turn me on? It doesn't take an awful lot, I'm not going to lie. And you can join me on Surrey Hills Radio as I start out at a rather late age. The Cuddly Cornflake starting out with you on the Breakfast Show, Monday the 3rd of July on Surrey Hills Radio from 8 till 10 every weekday morning. Don't forget, get over and support Brad's quiz channel, which is now LTID TV 2 or LTID TV, the quiz channel. And it will, we should have called it Challenge, shouldn't we, really? And if you subscribed already as Top 10 Battles, they'll automatically be, your subscription is transferred over. But if you like a quiz, we are doing the main one here. When I say main one, the Leicester one, which is purely going to be Leicester now, which is a Leicester channel. For other fans of other clubs that do like quizzes, do like football quizzes, he's going to be doing plenty. We've got 6 in the pipeline ready to go as soon as Brad is. He's been away this weekend. So, Brad, if you're in, hope you had a good time, mate. And we should be starting that pretty soon. But he is back tomorrow night, like I say, for that show. He's also back on Wednesday. Bless him. I've moved him about. This is about the 4th time I've moved him because he wasn't going to be doing this tomorrow night. But obviously we're trying to fit Dean Hammond in. And Dean, Dean's a little bit more important than Brad, bless him. I understand. So Brad's Wednesday at 8. He'll be doing his Big Fat Leicester quiz stint. Will he be able to get more than the 11 that Dave got in the first one? Find out on Wednesday at 8. $1.99, you can join, become a member, as these two gentlemen did. They haven't got it up anymore. But I want to thank James, who is one of our mods here. Along, Doug's already a member. James is as well now, and so is Tom Snooker fan. He likes his football as well. £1.99. That's where you can. What's what you get for your $1.99 a month. We've taken bronze, silver, Fox memberships and put them all into bronze price. What's the cost of living crisis going on? I think about you see, and that is what you get. We've already started the quizzes, which are put up via YouTube posts, but it only goes out to our members. Doug's got a couple right, I believe. I know you got the first one right, but I don't say whether you do because obviously the people come in and want to do it. But it's only $1.99, and you can become a full-time member. Oh, here they are. I know they're here somewhere. There we go. So thanks to Tony Snooker fan, who's a member, and also thanks to James as well, and to everybody else that is already a member. We only need a couple more. I think, one more. I think we're up to 20, and we can start looking at shows because we'll be doing, like I say, individual shows next season. Now, we're also on TikTok, where when it allows me, I have the same problem on TikTok as Mike seems to get on Twitter. The things that they allow, and then somebody says bugger on one of mine, and it's not allowed. I don't know why. And we're also on Instagram as well. On both of those, you can, if you like your news in picture form, Instagram's the place to be. We try to load as much as we can as pictures. And I say TikTok and also on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. We put all the mistakes, the boobs, not those, Mike, get down. The boobs we make and the silly bits we put up and the outtakes that go up there as well. I think that is it. That is it. There we go. Let's just go back through them all. That is the housework done. In the world of football today, so Bournemouth have sacked O'Neill, and I kind of get that. I've got to be honest with you. I kind of get that because, he kept them up last season. And he did well after that 9-0 crushing by Liverpool. But let's be honest, is he the manager that's going to take them forward? And they've got to think of the next step. They really do. And I just don't know if he's the manager to take them to that next step. They've got American owners, so welcome to the world, Bournemouth, of American and foreign owners. They can't all have good ones like us. But look, they're ambitious. I'm surprised it happened so quickly. But if you're going to do it, look, get the new guy in. They obviously had him lined up because he's in straight away. Who is it? It's Irola. I can never say these words. And they've obviously been talking behind O'Neill's back because the announcement's been made so quickly. But I can understand that one. Darren Moore leaving Sheffield Wednesday. That one, was he sacked or was it a joint decision or mutual consent? I don't get that. That one I don't get because when we lost to Watford in the playoff semi-final, the reason that we did well the following season and came up as champions and broke every club record we was going was from the momentum. When we won the Premier League, we stayed up with the greatest Great Escape of all time. So it was the momentum that kept us forward. Surely, all Sheffield Wednesday are doing there, and I'm guessing that they've kind of had the bigger hand in the say. All they're doing there really is cutting that momentum off. That move I don't get. I have to be honest with you. Brendan Rodgers to Celtic. That I find extremely funny. I mean, I'm sorry, Doug. I know you're Scottish, but I'm going to have to be honest with you, and I think you know, and I don't mean it badly, but let's be honest with you. And Scotland as a national team are doing really, really well at the moment. They won the other day, albeit in Fergie time. But look, it isn't the Premier League. Brendan Rodgers failed at Liverpool. He stalks off to Scotland and manages Celtic to trebles. Yeah, but this is Scotland. Any one of us lot could go and do that. He didn't even have a Rangers in that division for a couple of seasons, did he? And as soon as a Premier League club came along, yeah, I want to go and rebuild my reputation, which to a point he did. And then he found his level, which was basically shit, and you got like shit, awful, bad, good, very good, Jose Mourinho. He's in that shit bit at the moment. Don't get me wrong, he won us the FA Cup, yes, he won us got us into Europe twice, won us the Community Shield. But at the end of the day, you remember how they left you, and he left us getting relegated. It was his fault we went down, it's on his CV, and he sulks back off to Scotland. Now, I know the big Scottish fan base, I can't remember what they're called, but they are not welcoming him back at all. Some fans are, in fairness. But is he going to go back up there thinking, well, I'll go back up there, I'll win a load of things again, then I can come back down? Because I think as soon as, even if it's the Nottingham Forest, no disrespect to them, if it's a Luton Town, anyone in the Premier League comes knocking on the door, it'll be off again as quick as anything. So, I don't know. Right, let me just go back and catch up. I think he's, in fairness, no disrespect. I know, Scotland, Celtic's not your team, Doug, but yeah. I am well, Andreas. Thank you very much. No Grealish starting again. No, probably still hungover. I don't know who plays for Leeds. I know Jack Harrison because we tried to sign him, but I mean, this is why I don't do quizzes, or this is why I'm not very good at quizzes, because once you get past maybe the internationals, I don't know players that play for other teams. I have no interest in who's playing for Leeds because I'm a Leicester fan. So I know what you're saying, Zane, but I've no idea about any of them. Yeah, Doug says Darren Moore, exactly. Finland beat San Marino 6-0. I saw that, crazy. Talked about Darren Moore. Put my teeth in. Highlands Fox, evening all. Rice starting again. Arsenal fans will want him rested. Yeah, we mentioned that, didn't we? Don't you like Madison? To be honest with you, mate, I mean, I've got a signed shirt of him there, which you can't see. But if I do that, look, there you go. See, I've got a signed shirt of him framed there. So yes, I like him, but he's going on to he's going to leave, so I don't give a shit about him. That's the way I look at it. He has that in the moment of magic. Yeah, he does. He does. It was a great goal. I'm gonna be doing nothing football on the radio. It is purely music. Sharky, that's if Arsenal want to play. Look, and I said this to an Arsenal fan the other day. Arsenal do it all the time. It's like Tottenham. It must be North London clubs. They know we want, let's say, 80 million for the two players, right? So Tottenham come in for 50, and Arsenal have done this. Oh, we want this person, and they let news stories slip into the media that they want that player and they want this player from us. Arsenal have not signed anybody from Leicester, I don't believe, since Alan Smith. How long ago was that? I don't think they've signed anybody. I could be wrong. Somebody will correct me. It's all talk. It's all literally bullshit. Where is this being played, by the way? This isn't being played at Wembley, is it? Well, I didn't know that. I presume this was being played at Wembley. So yeah, they just do that, and then like I said, they'll probably won't be buying anybody, Arsenal, so they'll get beaten by somebody else. Brilliant, James. Thank you so very much. If anyone else wants to come on and have a chat and co-host with me, let me know in the chat, and I'll sort of link out. But if they want them, they'll have to. Mate, you will, mate. You will. Good luck. You got a good. Is it 4K you got now? You're doing well. You know. Faden, hello from North Macedonia. Good evening, sir. How are you? Good luck. You were unlucky against Ukraine the other night. I felt a bit sorry for you. Brad, my co-presenter here, has got a soft spot for North Macedonia, but he's not in tonight. England are big favourites. They've got to be, mate. They're top of the league, top of the group. I mean, so yes, they are. Let's hope it's a good game. Let's hope it's a good game. Like I say, you don't know, mate. This is England. Anything can happen. And look, you gave Ukraine a scare the other night, didn't you? A march to Celtic, that'd be funny, And Rodgers back at Celtic, yeah, indeed. There's another job lined up, possibly, or falling out. Rodgers about his level. I'm surprised Southgate is playing Pickford again. Look, I suppose, if he doesn't... Well, I mean, managers, they're buggered if they do, they're buggered if they don't. Think of this as like an FA Cup tie. If your manager puts out a strong team and you win, you'd be saying against a lower league team, no disrespect to Macedonia, you'd be saying, oh, he should have played this player, and look, he might get injured. But if he plays the B team or the youngsters, then they lose. He's done there. So and they wind me up. Is it Old Trafford? What the hell is it doing at Old Trafford? Do we not play our games at Wembley? I would have thought Wayne Road would have been a better ground if we're going to go up north. But Old Trafford. But 3-0 to England, says James. 4-1, says Sharky. Celtic interested in Ndidi too. Well, they're going to be linked with all the players that are available from our club. And Nate's gone 3-1. Italy's in. Good evening, Italy. How are you? At least you'll be better than Italy. What's the score? Let's have a look who's playing today. So we've got France are playing Greece, or the France are hosting Greece. These are all 7:45 kickoffs. Republic of Ireland hosting Gibraltar. England, obviously, North Macedonia. Turkey, Wales. Northern Ireland, Kazakhstan. Slovenia, Denmark. Switzerland, Romania. Israel, Andorra. Belarus are playing Kosovo, and Ukraine beat Malta in a game that's just finished. So Ukraine cement second place there. And yeah, Italy, I mean, I'm sure that is one game. Look, every now and again, a national team does something that it shouldn't do, as in badly, and unfortunately that was your turn. Why you couldn't just do that when you played us in the Euro final, I don't know. They already lost in the Nations League. Spain won on penalties, I think, didn't they, against Croatia? Man, once we get knocked out of something, I tend to lose a bit of interest. Yes, I do. And I was one of those that said that what a good signing he was. It's in the Metro. It was in the Metro. I wrote for the Metro at the time and online. And I did say, I don't expect him to win anything with us. But if he can get us, top 5 or 6, which he had done with a lot of other teams, I would be happy. And the rest is history, as they say. But here we are, Old Trafford. England in their white tops with blue shoulders, blue shorts, white socks. And North Macedonia are in all red. The Macedonia fan, I've forgotten your name. Findan, there we go. Let me highlight you so I can find you. Why is it North Macedonia? Where's the rest of Macedonia? And I don't mean that sarcastically. I generally am interested. Because if there's a North Macedonia, surely there should be a South, East and West as well. Just wondering. But we're about to kick off. Remember, no spoilers, guys. The mods will just kick out for that as well. I'll get there in a minute, guys. Just bear with. Let's just do this first.
The Premier League? That's so last season. It's all about the Championship here on LTID TV.
Now that's what I call football.
You hit the right spot.
Proper football, guys, next season. Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoffs. No VAR. Bring it on. This is England's first game at Old Trafford since a 1-0 defeat by Spain in a friendly. Is it? I thought we played there more recently, James. It's looking good in the cricket as well, if anybody's following that, although not as good as it looked a little while ago. 174 runs with 7 wickets remaining tomorrow for Australia, and we kicked off. And like I say, England are playing from left. No, they're not. England are playing from right to left. This will probably be Gareth Southgate's last tournament. He's not done bad. I know people don't like him, but he's not done bad. Yeah, England are kicking right to left. Therefore, Macedonia, obviously, as I always say, kicking left to right. Otherwise, it would be totally one-sided game. Sharky, yeah. Thank you very much, Sharky. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Look, we had 9 seasons in the Premier League that a lot of teams, even the big teams, Newcastle would have liked to have had those 9 seasons. Spurs would have loved to have had those 9 seasons. So, and then once you get outside the so-called Big 6, every other team would have loved to have had those 9 seasons. So we can't do bad. Oh, a shot there. Shot from Saka. He was lively the other night, and he started lively again tonight. Marty's been released, though, hasn't he, I believe? So, first effort on goal by England. And now it's headed back to Pickford. If he can get it, yes, he can. Very, very nice turquoisey blue goalkeeping strip. He's got a long kick up field. Oh, yeah, Saka, well done. What the hell? He plays it in. Oh, they haven't got it away yet. That was a great clearance, in fairness, by Pickford up to Rashford, who did well to keep it in. Pulled it across into the box, and they still haven't got it away in Macedonia, but it wasn't a... Oh, but they've lost it now! Oh, but again, the Macedonia player got to the ball just before Saka and got it... Oh, sorry, was it before Rashford? And got the ball... But England got the ball back to the goalkeeper. England started really lively here in the first couple of minutes. It's currently Turkey 0, Wales 0. Don't tell Mike, but I actually would like Wales to do well. I do like to see, whether it's Wales, England and Northern Ireland, or Scotland, so Wales, Scotland or Northern Ireland. I'm not bothered for the Republic of Ireland, but any of those. I want them to do. I want them to get to the tournaments. I want them to be the first to go home. I'm not going to argue, but I want them to get to the tournaments. Good defending, Maguire. He's being pulled all over the place. I think he's got a free kick. He puts it out. Good defending by Maguire there, in fairness. Indeed, Sharky. Indeed, I never thought I would see that. I never thought I would be crying with a stranger that I had never met before and hugging him as Nessun Dorma was sung by Andrea Bocelli. I never thought I would be crying as fireworks went off and Wes Morgan lifted the best trophy in the world. Then I never thought I'd see us win the FA Cup. It took 5 attempts. And I never thought I would see us... Well, I'd seen us win at the old Wembley, and I'd seen us lose to Man United in the Community Shield, but I was there with my son and his soon-to-be wife as we beat Man City. So, I've got to say it's been an amazing 9 years. I can die happy. Yeah, I'll be doing as many as I can, as long as I can find the games on the Fire Stick. I'll be doing watch-alongs. We're coming down the left-hand side now with Rashford. Oh, probably tried to do a little bit too much. We didn't have any options there. England still got it and they come forward. Coming back at Macedonia. We're not letting Macedonia settle at the moment. Now it's on the far side with Saka. What can he do? He's thinking one way then the other. Plays the short ball back. Oh, good idea. Lovely ball. Tried to be played through there to Saka by Trent Alexander-Arnold, but it was a little bit too much power on it and it went out. We do our best. Look, I tell you what, we're never going to be the biggest channel. We're probably never going to be the best channel. All I want us to do is be the most enjoyable channel. I want us to have a laugh. I want us to have a joke. Football is a game of football at the end of the day. People are getting killed and knifed and stabbed and attacked all over, not only the UK. Countries are being bombed to pieces by despots from Russia. So, we've got to have a little bit of fun. If you can't enjoy football, then there's no point following it. Thank you everybody for your kind words. Really do appreciate it. Indeed, keep smashing the likes. James, you are quite right. It does help the channel, even if you don't subscribe. But even if you do, if you hit the likes, it gets us seen on channels. And that's what that idiot that keeps coming in and out the other night didn't realise. That every time he came in to watch and harass us, it gave me another viewer. And then YouTube pick that up and go, oh, look, they had so many views. And he had about 20 because he was coming in and going out and coming in and somebody else going out, coming back in and going out. All those views, and YouTube were just bumping me up the thing. So still kick him out, though. But Andreas, you are a gentleman, sir. You are a gentleman. If you can't have fun, don't watch it. Used to say that to my wife every night. Every night. Look, we're still getting splitting up. I was waiting for somebody to ask this, he. No, it's not actually, but this is the one that it is based on. Originally in the 1800s, when Leicester first started, this was one of our first strips. I think we were actually still Leicester Frost when this came out originally. And then we had a couple of seasons where you can see just the bottom of the white one there in the top. There we go. Let me just put that up. Look there in the top corner. You see the white one with the black and blue one. That's been signed by Milan Mandric as an away shirt. This was an away shirt as well. They did it, I think, for the season when it was a charity. I'm not sure. But it's based on this. But I'm not buying the blue one next season, he says. Probably will do. But I will be buying. This is the away shirt with the extra stripes and the Adidas stripes on. Yes, I'll definitely be buying that one. On Thursday, mate, I'll be up here. I'll be online 8:30 on Thursday in the morning, guys. That'll be getting me used to my breakfast show, won't it? And it's on Thursday at 9 o'clock. I'll be on live doing a joint show with Jack on his channel. We're sharing the channels, and we'll be bringing you the fixtures live. Yeah, you're quite right. It's the 22nd. To be honest with you, I really don't mind. I think it'd be nice to have a home tie, but I really don't mind. And I don't get too excited. I mean, I cover the fixtures because everybody else seems to get excited. And it might not be as bad in the Championship, but let's face it, in the Premier League, you're thinking, oh, look, we're playing so-and-so on this day. No, you won't be, because it'll be changed for Sky or BT or Amazon. So why get excited, really? You know. Oh, is it Sports Day on Thursday for you? He. You're going Sunderland versus Leicester, are you? Oh, yeah. And which team will you be supporting, Douglas? You know, just take these pre-seasons for what they were. When we do this show tomorrow with Dean Hammond, and I'm looking forward to that, and I'll be talking to him because pre-season we smashed it in 14-15, and yet look how bad a season it was until we stayed up, you know. I don't actually. I don't remember that, Sharky. Oh, good luck, mate. Exams and 800 metres. Bloody hell. Makes me glad I'm retired. I've retired and I'm not at that end of the scale. Is it Turkey have gone ahead 1-0? Woo. I know. That is one good thing to look at. One good thing. Doug says he's given himself a challenge, predicting leagues around England and Scotland. Then the big is French, Spanish. Oh, wow. You know, well, the Prediction League, don't forget, if you do want to be part of the Prediction League, we're doing the Prediction Show 8 o'clock every Friday again with Steve Lynex. But you can be part of a Prediction League, which will run in conjunction with that. And there's some prizes that have been donated by Steve Lynex and his Foxy 7 clothing. Of course, he's an ex-player, as you know. But it will be Championship predictions, because obviously that's where we are. So... Doug, you should be getting the stuff in. You want Sheffield? Thank you. That is James there, our Northwest correspondent, keeping us up to date with all the scores. Thank you very much, James. Back to the studio. Yeah, Andreas. Yeah, I said that, Nova. So England have had 58% possession at the moment. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target. Macedonia yet to have one. Surely they've got to do better than Malta. And yeah, it's got to do better than Malta, who had no shots at all during the game, whether on target or off target. They just never had a shot. I saw your picture earlier, Doug. I thought, I hope you were kissing the baby's tummy. Not sure what you were doing down there, but you had your clothes on, so I'm guessing you were kissing the baby's tummy. Well, you were kissing Rebecca's tummy with the baby inside it, is what I should be saying. Sheffield Wednesday would be a good one for Vardy, wouldn't it? So it's mostly England at the moment. I mean, apart from that header back to Pickford, he's had nothing to do. Saka's on the ball on the far side. There's an overlap for him, which he just chooses not to use. Trying to do a 1-2, but it didn't come off. But it's been kicked out for an England throw-in. Taken very quickly. And somehow managed to keep hold of England, but then give it away. Now, Macedonia can break down this near side. Remember, they're kicking left to right. Oh, free kick there. Henderson. He was nutmegged. Oh, some respite for Mike then. I know I keep asking this, but I've been messing around with different mics because I've got all the setup here for the radio ready to go in a couple of weeks. I've got to get that all linked up. But I've been changing mics and it does mess the sound. So I hope the sound's working okay. I'm guessing so because we're 42 minutes into the show and nobody said anything. So I'm guessing we are. If I had to pick somebody, for me, Coventry at home. That would be my choice of first game. Those managers' boxes aren't very big, are they? Or technical areas. Managers' boxes? That sounds very rude. I've never seen Sir Gareth Southgate's box. Let me just say that. So just coming up to the first quarter of an hour gone. I give up on trying to work out offsides, to be honest with you. So it's a free kick to England on the near side. Number 8 plays it short. An in-ball for Macedonian player. He gets it across. Ooh. Booted away there. England almost caught napping. But now they can break, can they? Yeah, on the far side. Saka, I think, is it? I can't see from here. But they've slowed it down now and Macedonia got players back. Am I going up and down? Kane header. Oh, and they're giving a free kick against Kane, I think. Does it sound worse if I go away? If I'm talking like that, does it sound worse, I guess, than that? Radio Luxembourg, Highfield, showing your age there. I used to listen to that under the bed. That's what I told my mum anyway. Well, it looks quite nasty, this, on Kane. Okay, James, thank you. Yeah, Andreas, I showed the thing earlier. Surrey Hills Radio starts the 3rd of July, doing the morning breakfast show. I'm the Cuddly Cornflake, of course. What else could I be? Monday to Friday, 8 till 10. That's moi. And tomorrow night, don't forget, of course, with a new series, Leicester's Classic Matches. And we're starting with probably one of the most classic matches, which was Leicester City 5, Manchester United 3. Who can ever forget Ryan Giggs and Louis van Gaal sat there with their head in the hands. I think Ryan dropped his. But Dean Hammond, the player, ex-player, is very graciously coming on. Brad is coming on as well because he was actually working at the stadium that day, and of course I was there, as they say. It was one of those I was there moments with my son. I think when the fourth goal went in, I think my son managed to stop me from going into the lady, and he ended up in the lady who sat next to me's lap, and he managed to grab me before I totally fell over. Nice lady. Yeah, so the Macedonia player, unfortunately, I hope he's okay, bleeding from his head, but he does look to be running, and he does look to be okay. Cheers, buddy, and cheers, buddy, as well. I am. Now I thought I was going to have a nice, quiet retirement. A hoof clearance is at least you can say from England there. But it's fallen best for Macedonia, who bring it into the England half on the far side with the number 8, who falls over, but he still manages to get it back to his player. I think he's going to send it back to the goalkeeper. Yes, he does. Yeah, it was Stefan Ristowski for Macedonia. Actually, I just saw who did it. Was it Nate? I'll just have a look. Somebody did it earlier, then I got distracted. Somebody said about North Macedonia. It was Nate, yes. Your question sparked my curiosity. It appears there's a Greek portion of Macedonia, which is why it's north, and there's a long history with Greece and Yugoslavia. Yeah, of course, Macedonia and Greece. I think it sounds familiar. England has still got the ball here. Well done. Oh, crosses the ball, but it was Rashford. A good little move. But the Macedonian goalkeeper was down quickly and on it. Thank you for looking that up, Nate. I think I've heard about Macedonia and Greece before. I'm not sure. You know when you say something and you think, oh, yeah, but you're not sure whether your mind's playing tricks with you or not. My age, I'm just lucky to have a mind. I hope we do, Sharky. Oof. That's a very good question. That one is up there. That one is definitely up there. But I'm going to have to say Leicester City 3, Everton 1. We'd won the Premier League because obviously Spurs couldn't beat Chelsea. It was a draw, so we'd won it. We had Andrea Botticelli singing Nessun Dorma before the game, and it was just a carnival atmosphere, colourful stadium. I was panicking that I hadn't got a season ticket because I'd stopped it the year before. Typical me. I had managed through an ex-player's son that I know, managed to get me a ticket. I was sat in sort of next to the hospitality. I was sat with a lot of Thai people around me. And I didn't care. I was there. I nearly paid 300 quid for a ticket from an Everton fan just to be there. And then this gentleman came through for me. And then obviously the presentation afterwards. So really, although there was nothing riding on the game, that was the game. But this one's a very, very, very close second because we just got promoted. We had a reasonable start. And I remember turning to my son on about 12 minutes going like, oh, nearly a quarter of an hour gone here. We've not conceded yet. We're doing well. As soon as we said that, Man United scored. I thought, here we go. Because at that stage, we just got promoted. We're just thinking all we want to do is just hold on in every game. We equalised straight after. They went 3-1 down, and I thought, just don't let it be embarrassing. And, of course, then there. So it's up there. It's definitely up there. But, yes, for that, like you said, the whole atmosphere. Yeah, it's not the same, mate, but England, another go. We're knocking on the door, England. We are definitely knocking on the door. Yeah. And I tell you what is another. Oh, it looks like he's got a ball on his head. He's coming back on. It looks like, like when Tim Vine comes on, he's got like a ball cutting off and on his head. I've already done that for a minute. But he's well and he's back on the pitch, so well done. It's a corner to England on the near side. Let's just see this corner. Shaw put it in, and Macedonia defending in numbers. But okay, so I'm going to be cheeky and tell me top three. So there's those two games, that game, the game there, the 5-3, and the quarter-final second leg of the Champions League. The FA Cup's just outside, but that one, to be with my son at my team's home stadium, listening to that Champions League theme as the teams walked out, knowing that Arsene Wenger had said at the start of the season that we would be an embarrassment to English football, and yet it was Arsenal that had lost 10-2 over two legs. We were not only the only English team, but also the only British team that was still in it at that stage. The chills still go up, hair still going back of the neck when I think about it. So those three games, I don't care. I just want him to go now. Sorry, mate. Yeah, sorry. Snooze, you lose, guys. Snooze, you lose. I have to pay you a bonus if you get there before me. Are we looking for a new sponsor? Still nil. Slovenia are 1-0 up against Denmark. I'm guessing Schmeichel's in goal for them. Iheanacho scored for Nigeria as they secure AFCON qualification. Allegedly, he did. I have a T-shirt I had made, Leicester City logo, Champions League logo. Shh, don't tell them. And it says the last English team in the Champions League. And Daka has also, his team, Zambia has qualified for AFCON as well. When is it, Doug? Is it going to be next year? I'm guessing, is it? If you wanted to do a couple of joint ones, let me know. We could do that. I've never done the AFCON before, but it's a good idea. As far as I know, our new sponsor, we've still got FBS as our sponsor. I mean, depending when the games are, Doug, if you want to do something together, let me know. But I might just cover the games that have got. Don't worry about it, Leicester. Don't worry, we're not giving him the time. Yeah, I might cover, like, say, the if Nigeria and Zambia for the Leicester players. Yeah, I don't like the FBS logo, but we're kind of stuck with it. I think they should give you the option of buying it without the logo and maybe pay a little bit more. Would you pay? Just let me know. Would you pay a little bit more to have a shirt without a logo on, or obviously if it's got the logo on, make it a bit cheaper because obviously the sponsor's getting something from it. Free kick to England, just outside the box. Saka taken out. Yeah, I prefer the KP. I miss Walkers, to be honest with you. So, can England... Nate, look at this. Coming up to the half-hour mark. It's a free kick. Oh, he's out for a corner. That was a brave header. He's nearly losing his bandage. It's the gentleman that has got the head. I do, Sharky, I do. I'm covering the Women's World Cup during the summer. Kate, good evening. How are you? Hope you are well. I don't know who Karate is. Doug, who's Karate? So, Trent with the corner on the near side. Great goal the other day he scored for us. Chips it in. Oh, to the far back, but again, it's another free kick. This time, Maguire tried to get to it. What did he do there? Anything? Oh no. Yeah, he probably got his arms all around his neck, you know. Possibly, yeah, good point, Nate. Good point. England are through here. Yes, yes, 1-0. Lovely move. Guess who? It had to be Mr. Kane. 6 England games running he scored for. We'll come back to your comment, James. England won. Milton Keynes, Dons, MKD. I knew at some point during the match I was going to do that. A lovely chip ball over to Marcus Rashford. He looked onside to me. I'm sure they'll check it. There's some lovely ball through. Sure, I mean, he made an intelligent run. Sure, Rashford did really well to get it through 2 Macedonian defenders. Nutmegged one. Shaw got it across. Kane on the far post. Simplest of jobs. He's not going to miss from there. And, yes. Former Leicester striker, of course. Who else but Kane? Look, I knew when I put this up here, I thought I can't be asked to type North Macedonia out, so I put MKD. I knew I would say Milton Keynes Dons by the end of the evening at some point. Oh dear. I'm going to have to clip myself doing that, aren't I, really? So now that opens the games up because the longer it went on, the better it was for Macedonia. But of course, now if they want anything from this game, they're going to have to come out and go for it, which will leave them open at the back, which obviously England can take advantage of. Film King's Dons. Hey, we should be beating them, shouldn't we, England? Well done. It was coming. It was coming, in fairness. I mean, 71% possession. Goals timed at 29 minutes. Four goals in 4 matches for Kane. I thought it was 6, but apparently it's 4. Yeah, there's 6 England games in a row, I think the guys just said. So it's the Slovenia are beating Denmark, like I said earlier, 1-0. Switzerland are beating Romania 1-0. All the other games tonight are 0-0. Earlier on today, Finland beat San Marino 6-0. Like I say, give them their own groups, for God's sake. Armenia beat Latvia 2-1. And Ukraine beat Malta 1-0. God, it's these teeth, you know. It's the new set of ball. I'm still wearing them in. Yeah, he's one of the few players that has come out and said that he wants to stay, which is nice to see. He's only just bloody signed for us, but Faze, apparently the Belgian manager said if he wants to play for Belgium, then he should leave. But he's now come out and says that no, what he was saying, if he stays at Leicester, even though we're on the Championship, he will still have his his chance to get in the Belgian squad. England now playing it over. Can they get a second one before half time? 31 minutes gone. Ball's played across just outside the box, the Macedonia box, or as we like to call it, the Milton Keynes box. Ireland still 0-0 with Gibraltar. I'm just trying to find. Let's have a look. So Group C at the moment, England, 4 games played, 10 points. Ukraine, 3 games played, 6 points. Oh! Rashford brought the ball back. I don't think Henderson knew where it hit him and went out. I don't think he was expecting that. You couldn't call that. Well, it wasn't. It probably was going to attempt. Doug.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
I'll tell my God joke if you're not careful, Doug. You know you like that one. So England are top of their group as things stand at the moment. I don't they should have 12 points. I don't think the BBC have uploaded their. It says as it stands. Yeah, we've got 12 points. England are top with 12 points. They haven't updated it. Just looking at it there, I'm thinking, Italy played 2, got 3 points. My weekend was very good, thank you, Kate. How was yours? I've been practicing a lot for that's coming up, and hopefully you said you'll be tuning in. I've loaded up all the jingles, and I've loaded up all the. I'm just loading up the music as we speak. But I've got 3,000 songs to upload and edit with the names and everything. So, and thank God, I got 2 weeks to do it. Hope you are well and had a good one, Kate. It is actually a Leatherhead station in Surrey. Don't forget that, guys. But obviously, being on Tinternet or on your smart speaker via iTunes, you can hear it anywhere. Was it the space station, Kate? You were in Leicester. Are you a Trekkie or a Star Wars fan? Oh, well, Doug started it. Doctor Who. All right, then, now, come on, Kate. If you mention Doctor who is your favourite Doctor Who? And whilst we're waiting for that, don't think I can do my grandmother granddad joke. My favourite teacher back in school was Mrs. Turtle. Funny name, but she taught us well. How good that one was. Oh, you kids. Now, you see, David Tennant, I got into David Tennant because that's when my kids were into Doctor Who. And so obviously I was watching with my kids and I liked David Tennant. He was fantastic. But my favourite one was John Pertwee. Thank you, Doug. No, everybody likes Tom Baker. He followed, obviously, John Pertwee. Tell you who was the worst. Who was the worst? Sylvester McCoy. Please, he virtually killed off the franchise. I feel a Doctor Who show coming on. But Tom Baker, yeah. You are all. It's on my mind. He did that one, didn't he? Had a few companions from classic Doctor Who. I tell you what, I think it might have been Don Pertwee. There was an assistant who had this kind of leather bodice on. Oh, there was a football game going on, by the way. England are attacking down the far side. The ball's chipped in. Saka's got it. Saka's scored. 2-0. What a goal from Saka. This could really now end up doing a. This is a 2-0 now. 2-0. And it could be all over now for North Macedonia. 38 minutes gone. What a goal. What a goal there from Saka. Goalkeeper had no chance. Milton Keynes Dons are just not at the game. See what I did there? Oh, it was a lovely ball. Saka had it. Played it back. Pulled it back forward, took it again, and smashed it into the top of the net. He started that move. Well, he didn't start it, but he was in part of that move earlier on. Saka played it back to Trent, was crossed over, and it just smashed it into the roof of the net. Ah, what a goal. I've got to say, that was a good goal. England 2, North Macedonia 0. I imagine that was little and large, wasn't it, Doug? I think he's only about 4 foot nothing. All right, favourite Thunderbird? 3. The space one. Thunderbird 3, I had the toy. Thunderbirds all go. Oh, James. I actually quite like that one. I'll give you that one. It was a brilliant goal. Game over, I think it is. Yeah. Milton Keynes, they are 2-0 down. Milton Keynes just haven't turned up, have they, this evening? They really haven't. I know I've said that once already, but I like to milk a joke. So we've got a goal difference of 9. Oh, it's a booking. Booking for Rice. What did he do? Oh, he trod on his foot. Did he win the ball? I'm not sure he did. The commentator saying he's won the ball, Andros Townsend. I don't think he did, though. But these football boots these days are so thin and light, they offer no protection whatsoever. Wah, 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 wah. They did Daleks driving now. Do you know what peed me off with Doctor? And they're coming forward again here, England. Let's just have a look at this. Oh, cut out there by Macedonian defender, and it's poofed clear by their goalkeeper. I was all right with the Doctor Who, and because I always thought if I went upstairs, I was safe from the Daleks, and then they made them fly. Which Doctor Who villains scared you the most? I'm going to have to do a Doctor Who special. I'm going to write this. Who's up for a Doctor Who special? I'm risking saying that because I remember one day when I was doing a show with Craig from Up the Clouds in all departments, he said, "Who's up for us doing a video of me and him were supposed to be going out for a drink?" No, nobody said anything. It was just silence. But I know. Wales had a player sent off. Yeah, no, not the Weeping Angels. You see, I get it. I guess I'm just too old. Time Lords, but they weren't baddies. The Doctor was not the Doctor. The Master obviously means something different in other shows, but the Master was always the baddie, wasn't he? Now the Weeping Angels, I didn't find them scary. All right. I was in me sort of late 40s, 50s, so but I didn't find them scary at all. You just didn't turn around and they didn't bother you or whatever. You didn't look at them or whatever, you know. England! They're going for the third. Lovely ball. Surely! No! Oh! Save from the Macedonian goalkeeper there. Rashford should have put that away. Crossed in by Harry Maguire somehow. Yeah, Leicester, I think you're probably right. Catherine Tate. Sorry, the Cybermen for me. The Cybermen and Davros. Not the Daleks as such, because like I said, they couldn't get upstairs. But I bet Stephen Moffat just thought... I never watched it when Jodie Whittaker... Oh, England are playing very well here. This is the third one. It is. It is for Rashford. He gets his goal. No more than he deserved, if I'm honest with you. England, I think, could just be racking up the goals here, which is a bit unfair because, you know, North Macedonia did so well against Ukraine, but it was a bad pass back there from the Macedonian player. Lovely flick in. It was pulled across, and Rashford this time was not going to miss. Kane pulled it back. Lovely. Kane, a lovely ball through. Sorry there. To Henderson and Rashford. Just 16 goals for him for England there. Going in, and it is 3-0. 3-0. There we go. 3-0. And it's all going to be over. 3 minutes of injury time, stoppage time to be added on. Could be 7 or 8. Yeah, it could be, I think. Although if we go in at 3-0, the game is over. No disrespect to Macedonia, but the game is over. So there might be a load of raft of substitutions, and we might just play it out. And we know. But then again, I said that at 5-0 when we were beating Southampton 5-0 at half time. And I said that's what will probably happen to my son. Of course, we went on and got another 4, didn't we? Yeah, I think you're right in the second half. It could end up like a training game. See, this is it, Andreas. I think that, you know, the teams should be graded, maybe 1, 2, and 3. All the top teams should play each other in qualifiers. But of course, that means that you're going to get some top teams not at the World Cup. Like Italy. Or did Italy didn't make it, did they? But that's it. That's football. That's how it should happen. Yeah, I mean, that probably says how bad it has become if they're having to bring David Tennant back. But see, what gets me, and I'm going to upset a lot of people here, was a free kick to North Macedonia. I'm going to probably get absolutely hammered for this, but why was Doctor Who a woman? Did they look at it and did the BBC, who are as woke as they come, and I hate wokeness, totally hate wokeness, but why should Doctor Who be a woman? Was it because Jodie Whittaker is such an amazing actress, there was no males that were as good as her? No, it's because she was a woman. So she was given the job, not because she was the best person at it, but because she was female. It's the same with people that are non-white skin colour. You know, we're saying we must have a dark skin coloured James Bond. Why? He was written as a white character. They should be white, but no, we've got to have a black. Now, I would not be against Idris Elba getting it, but if he got it, I would be saying, why has he got it? Has he got it because he's coloured, or has he got it because he's the best actor out there? And if they say, well, we want more, well, then write a series of books for a coloured spy. But James Bond is white. But you know, that's the woke world that we live in, isn't it not? Thank you. Maybe some people do agree with me then. Yeah, exactly. And I've nothing against Jodie Whittaker. I mean, I saw her in the series that was filmed at Bridport in Dorset, just not so far from where I live, with David Tennant, believe it or not. Brid something or something it was called. But yeah, and she was a good actress. But it's not why she got the job, was it? Thank you, Andres. I think I am. Greece doing well, getting back to football, keeping France out of the game 0-0 currently. Yes, he is. We mentioned that at the start. Well, seeing as you've done that, I mean, I wasn't actually going to play it tonight, but look, you know, I've got to really, haven't I? Because it would be not good of me not to do it. And the problem is I've actually lost it and I can't find it now. Here we go.
Bell end.
Yes. I've got two of those. Let's get rid of that one. So, right. It's half time. And as you can see, Milton Keynes Dons are not doing very well at all. Broadchurch, that was it, Kate. That was the one. I loved that. I loved that. And I worked for newspapers at the time. It was all about newspapers. I just loved it. I just loved it. Problem is, Chris, you're accused of being... Yeah. Thing is, it's not... It should be equal. It should be equal, but it's not. It's being forced more the other way now so that it's not equal. But surely if you are saying that somebody can't have a role because they're white, that's racism. Maybe I'm old. Saka for me, to be honest with you. Yeah, I didn't like Stephen Moffat, Russell T. To be honest with you, of course, the stories are down to the writers. Of course they are. Of course they are. But look, it's half time. It is 3-0. And
Something is coming. Something big.
Are you ready?
Leicester Till I Die podcasts on the Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Anchor, and all podcast platforms.
Something is coming. Something big
To this podcast.
Hello.
Did you know we're on Twitter too? Connect with us there and get involved.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network.
TalkSport. Powered by fans.
Right, I'm off to water the plants. It's 3-0. It's half time. We will be back in about 5 minutes. I'm just going to have a nibble as well. You know, if you've seen the stomach on me, you'll know it'll probably be more than a nibble. But stay tuned and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. See you then.
The Premier League? That's so last season. It's all about the Championship here on LTID TV.
Now that's what I call football.
You hit the right spot.
I'm still muted. Thank you. I've done all that and I've been on mute. Oh, I thought when you play a video, it normally comes off mute. Mind you, but people would say it's improved when I'm on mute. But basically, now you can see what I'm saying about. You can see there were all the tables that were being shown, and you could see the teams at the bottom: the Kosovos, the San Marinos, the Liechtensteins, the Faroe Islands, Gibraltar. They should have their own qualifying sections, and before every tournament is drawn. So when they're looking at Euro 24, they went right. Okay, so these are the 60 teams, whatever it is, that are going to be in there. So the top 30. We'll split those into one set of groups, and the next 30 will split those into the other set, and then the other set at least got a chance. And the problem is, of course, that let's say England failed to get to the Euros because we're in with Spain and France or whatever the viewing figures would be down, so they'd never do it. But apologies, guys. I was on mute because I was eating crisps, and then I put a video on, and normally when you play a video, because at the end it comes off and the sound comes straight back on, and it didn't. So that's going to make interesting radio, isn't it? England! Yeah, what a goal! What a goal! Saka! 4-0, 2 minutes into the second half. Saka, left foot. Wow! If his first goal wasn't good, that one was. That one was. Unbelievable. Sharky, no spoilers, remember. What a goal. I mean, it was a long ball over. He took it down well. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Wham! Let's just have a look at it. So it's a ball up and over. 1 touch, 2 touch on his chest. No, 3 touches, his third touch. 1, 2. Now his third touch was his shot. 1 touch to get it under control. Second shot off his touch was off his chest. Third one into the top goal. There's seen some brilliant goals. 2 brilliant goals tonight. As I've got to say, both of them have come from the Arsenal player, Saka. That is an unreal goal, mate. This will be, if he ever remembers a match. I hope he gets his. There we go. I hope he gets his hat trick. I really do. What a goal! Go on. Doff me cap to that one. Wow. Kate, yeah, what a goal. What a goal. And in fairness, this is why Arsenal were top of the league for so long. No, it was actually plain Sharky. And it was Pringles as well, wasn't even Walker's. We're through again. Oh, just managed to get it away this time. Alexander Arnold, I think his foot was a bit high. England now, they're going for the jugular, England. Like I said, they've come out, and I did say, I think at 60 minutes we'll start seeing the changes, but we could maybe get another goal before then. Great start to the half, indeed. He's turning into an amazing player. Well, they're not taking it easy just yet. No, they're not. They're not. How are Republic of Ireland doing, Sean? Obviously, your team there. Saka was just getting better and better, yeah. But what a goal. Yeah. Arsenal have got some good players, and had it not been, if Manchester City hadn't been Manchester City, we know they're a juggernaut, Arsenal would have deservedly won the league this season, or last season as it now is. Sour cream and onion? Is it not sour? Oh, no, England are through again. It's going to be. And it is! That's his hat trick! That is his hat trick! Saka gets another one. He wasn't going to miss that. Well done, Saka. His first England hat trick. Wow. Wow. Just wow, wow, wow. Maddison applauding from the dugout. 5-0. If it wasn't all over before, they thought it was. It is now. They're giving him the match ball already. I think he'll have to give that back. What a lovely ball through. Just a little 1-2. It was onside, no question. Took it. I had no thought about passing it. I think it was the Trent that was in the box with him. Yeah, but he had no thought about that. He broke between two Macedonia defenders, left-footed, one shot on his mind. He wasn't going to miss from there. Not a player of his standard. What a goal! What a goal! Right, let me try and update my thing again. Bloody hell, England, slow down! God. Well deserved, Saka. I did say it was my man of the match of the first half. He's going to be man of the match for the game, whatever else happens. Yeah. I've got to be honest with you, though. North Macedonia, I expected a bit more from them because they did well against Ukraine. We know that they're beating Italy. We know they've got it in them. This is a surprising result for me. Ireland are gone 1-0 up. Error, I presume you mean. Yeah, Republic of Ireland are 1-0 up. There we go. So yeah, I would be surprised because, like I say, I don't think of Milton Keynes again. I don't think of North Macedonia as one of those teams like the Gibraltars and the San Marinos anymore. I see them in that mid, table grouping. Yeah, I expected better from them as well. I did. But look, every team has a bad game, don't they? Every now and again, we have bloody 38 of them season. Well, maybe 36. Andorra made it 1-1 in Israel. You see, if you put those teams in that group together, although Scotland had a few problems with Israel a few years ago, I seem to remember. England coming away now on the far side. My sound is going. Five 0 54 minutes gone. James, I think he's so overrated, that guy. I don't know why everybody goes mad about him, if I'm honest with you. I really don't. From England, 7 on target, 5 goals. Rashford gets a corner. We've got to remember with this performance, though, yeah, definitely average. You've got to remember this performance, who we are playing. Jason's just said, never mind just making sure we qualify for the Euros. We have to win the Euros with this squad. Phillips is looking at coming on. And I've just lost my stream. I shall be back in a moment. And we're back. Sorry about that. Bloody typical time for your Fire Stick to go down. This is what you get when you don't play the full money for your links. So I'm now watching it online. So I may be a little bit behind now. But no more goals have been scored. And they always make, honestly, where you've got to plug the Fire Stick in, it's right between the TV and the stand, and you kind of get it up and in. Bloody typical. Trent's been very good. Trent has been very good. Set up. He set up Saka's third. No, apparently it doesn't look like I have. I mean, all that time, he's not even scored another goal for me. Still 0-0, says James. So England come forward again now. Sure, Kane will want a few more goals to add to his tally. I since there's been a substitution. Anybody know what substitutions I've missed? Just going to see if anything's going on with my Fire Stick. England coming away down the far side now. Just like Grealish from the Sox. Yes, I did. And I'm on Channel 4 now, actually watching it online. And there we go, number 6. Phillips, easy tapping, easy. Yes, I did actually, to be honest with you. And I just have done that as a backup. But I've got the Fire Stick, paid for it, so I was using it. So it's 6 now. 6 to England. An easy goal, let's be honest with you. But he had to be in the right position. Jack Grealish and Luke Shaw. But Grealish came over. No, but nobody's picking him up at all. He's got the freedom of very easy goal. In fact, Kane doesn't get a touch. It comes off the defender into the path of Phillips, who stood there, got the freedom, like I say, of Old Trafford, and just pops it in. 6-0, 65 gone, 10-0 still on. Yes. Yeah, no, it's on. Thank you, Emporium, for telling me. The joy of having it on free TV, isn't it? Sort of thing. But I got the Fire Stick, so I'd put it on there. So it's 6-0. They're just saying here that you know North Macedonia are not a a write-off. They're not we shouldn't. They should be giving us a better game than this. They were unlucky to lose. Well, I say unlucky. They were 2-0 up. They shouldn't have let that slip. But they made Ukraine, play for it. Right, who's the substitution? Does anybody know who the substitutions are? So 6-0, 66 minutes gone. Number 16 coming on for North Macedonia. Sean, I'm hoping to come to Bristol next season. Anthony, the Arsenal fans on here, said he will host me. So looking forward to that. England at the moment, they're literally like a dog with a toy. Danny Ward saved a penalty. Hey, Doug, who knew? Who knew? I'm now going to try and find my information because it was on the screen I'm now watching the match on. But England are literally just dominating it. Not just a 6-0, they just dominated the whole game. Republic of Ireland 2, Gibraltar 0, Turkey 0, Wales 0. We've just heard that they've missed a penalty. Danny Ward saved it. Northern Ireland 0, Kazakhstan 0, France 1, Greece 0, Slovenia 1, Denmark 1, Belarus and Kosovo 0-0, Israel 2, Andorra 1, Switzerland 2, Romania 0. Some of the other scores there. Wow. Apparently this, if it stays, well, it's going to stay like this, unless they get a goal, this is going to be their North Macedonia's biggest ever defeat. Still not had a shot on target yet. So, just going back on 59 minutes, 59 minutes, Rice was replaced by Phillips, Saka was replaced by Foden, and Rashford was replaced by Grealish. Basically, Sean, we were shit. Kane's going to come off in a minute and be replaced by Callum Wilson. Gallagher, lovely. He's trying to get round. Will it be go? It's going out for a corner. So 70 minutes gone. England 0, Macedonia 6. Trent is coming over to take the corner. Applause the England fans. Probably not very often he comes to Old Trafford and gets a good reception. Bit like myself on the Fire Stick tonight, not getting a good reception at all. Both hands raised in the air, crossed over, but he's got a penalty. Stones asked, he was sat on his bottom, he asked for the penalty, a yellow card for the North Macedonian player. Turkey have now gone 1-0 up against Wales. Oh. The referee has given the penalty. Guess who is going to be coming up to take this? Still arguing, the Macedonians. What's the point of arguing? It's going to be Kane. Wilson's looking from the sidelines thinking, should have been mine. It's got to be 7, surely. Kane to add another one to his tally, to make it 7 for England. The referee blows. And it's there. And it's there. 7-0. His 50th goal as England captain. And it is 7-0 now. Wow. And you know what? He scores the penalty and he gets taken off. It was, he had his shirt pulled, John Stones. You know, when I said at half time, they might just sit back and take it. Just showing it here, and oh well, yeah, it was on the line, but technically that is. 50 goals as England captain, you can't knock him for that. And he doesn't choose the games that he plays against. 7-0 at Old Trafford, you love to see it. I think the last time there was 7 goals at Old Trafford, they were playing Liverpool, weren't they? Ooh! Boom! I don't think they're finished here, England. 15 minutes to go still. 7-0. I didn't believe it. We can't say that these games have been boring. Sean lets his English half take over. Can we sit? Do you reckon will we sit on this now for the last 15 minutes? 75 minutes gone on my clock. Are we going to go for 9 or 10? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Macedonia come away. Still not had a shot on target. Still not had a shot, if I'm honest with you. Gallagher! Oh! It just got under his feet. I think they all want to have a go here and scoring, don't they? England have got a goal difference here of 14. Ukraine are in second in the table, and they've got a goal difference of 0. We're halfway through the qualifying group here. And let's not forget Italy have got 2 games on us and Ukraine have got 1 game on us. So it looks good, the table at the moment, but we must remember that. You must remember this. Free kick to North Macedonia, literally on the halfway line. Romanian referee here, a bit close to Macedonia, but he's done all right. He's done all right, I've got to say. So Kane has got 2 goals, 1 penalty, 29th, 73rd minute. Saka's got his hat-trick, of course, and will get the match ball. 38, 47, 51. Rashford's 45. Phillips tapping, 64. So... ...12 attempts to England in total, none to Milton Keynes, the second time, none to North Macedonia. Look, I'm old. 1987, we put 8 past Turkey. Was the last time we got 8 goals. 1987. Maybe Pickford's. I've gone past my prediction of 5K. I was thinking 5. I got to say, in fairness to England, they've not just sat back and they have really. So 81 minutes, we're into the last 9 minutes. Can they make it 8, England? They're doing their best. think they all want to take a shot here, but they do manage to just clear it now. But well defended there by is it Stones? Just cleared it up. No trouble for him at all. And my stream's back up now, a bit late now, but that's what you get when you start to save about £300 a year on TV fees. Maybe Pickford should have a shot from distance. I think if we get another penalty, let's just send Pickford up to take it. Although I think now Callum Wilson would want to take it. 82 minutes gone. Indeed, Sean. Indeed. 3 goals for Saka, the Arsenal player, in memory of Stephen. England just passing it around now on the halfway line. Obviously going to be happy with 7. They don't need anything more than that. Yes, they are, Kate. I think the merging it was with Eurosport or something like that, I think. Seems a bit silly because BT's the more well-known name, so I would have stuck with BT. Grealish now, Mr. Socks, comes inside. Chips it up and over. It's got to an England player. Wilson. England kept hold of it. Going in search of this 8th goal. They're just passing it now. I'm half expecting the wee. Oh, England! I was up. Didn't quite fall for him, and it runs into the arms of the Macedonian keeper. It looks like he's wearing a high-vis vest, but oops. And he kicks it out for a throw-in because one of his defenders is down. Must be cramp. Must be cramp. I mean, when you see Gareth Southgate, yeah, I know, Sean, we know, but thanks anyway. When you see this performance, and then you turn around and say, well, Southgate, we don't want Southgate as a rubbish manager, you know. Well, what more can he do after this sort of a performance? Number 14 is back up for Macedonia, but he's going to have to go off to come back on. One of those silly rules. Just showing Saka's hat trick. First goal was good. Second goal was better. Third goal, just took it in his stride. And he's left-footed. There's not many of those. Oh dear, James. Oh dear. So 7-0. There's a Macedonian fan there, head in hands. I think he was a fan. Might have been on the coaching staff. I don't know. But England now. It'll be 5 minutes and there'll be a bit of an injury time to be added on. I'm pleased for Saka after the abuse he got after the Euros. Well, England are playing Scotland soon. England are on the break here. Oh! Couldn't quite finish to get the pass in, and it's put out for a corner. So England are playing Scotland, and a friendly apparently, but is there ever a friendly between England and Scotland? It's the 50th anniversary of something. I didn't quite get it what it was, but yeah, it sounds like England are going to be playing Scotland at Hampden Park. Maybe we can pinch a few goalposts and get it back. It's the 6th corner for England. Macedonia surprisingly haven't had any. Oh, a long effort from Foden. He's claiming the corner, but it's not. It's a goal kick. No, it was a corner. He has given it. Good referee in there. So it's another corner for England. They're seventh corner, 7 goals. Oh, this 8th goal's just not going to come, I don't think. Phillips again there, trying to turn the turn. Here we do. But let's go up to. I'm not saying or condoning violence or anything like that at all. But it would be nice to take some goalposts back with us, wouldn't it? So 7-0, 88 minutes plus stoppage. I'm not sure, Sean, to be honest with you. Anybody in the chat knows? I mean, this is football, isn't it? This is the team that knocked Italy out of the World Cup. Are now losing 7-0 in Manchester to England. Turkey there, gobbling up the opposition. Yep. Here we go then. I got one for you. Just sneak one in here before full time. What do you call a laughing motorcycle? A Yamaha. Thank you. I'm here all week. We're into the last minute of normal time. I'm sure the North Macedonian manager is looking at his watch. He's thinking, just blow, ref. Throw in that goes all the way back to Pickford. Forgotten he was on the pitch. Oh, nice turn. England come away with the ball. Short passes. It's out to the far side now. It's on with Grealish. What can he do? He can't decide. He's trying to do it all himself. Will he actually ever pass the ball? Yes, he finally does. And now it's on the near side now. Bringing it inside. And that's it. No stoppage time at all. Wow. So the third campaign in a row. England have won the first 4 competition. They've won the first 4 games in the last 3 competitions that they've been qualifying for. I thought there'd be some stoppage time there because of the guy that went down, but no, it's over. And quite frankly, look at that there. England 7, North Macedonia 1. Just take me earpiece out. 7-0, as you can see there. And there's the table. England scored 15, conceded 1. Maddison just having a laugh there with Saka. Nothing new there, but of course you'd expect him to after he got his hat-trick. He's got his ball under his arm. And the tables come up there, but you can see 15 goals for, 1 against, goal difference of plus 14, 12 points. Ukraine in second place after played 3, so they got a game in hand on us for 6 points. Italy got 2 games in hand on us, but they've only got 3 points. North Macedonia have played 3 games and they've got 3 points. Malta, having played 4 games, -8 goal difference, scored 1, conceded 9. They have got 0 points. So, what a game. And there it is for you to see. No, it's not, because it's gone off. But let me just read that through to you then. England 7, North Macedonia 0. Kane 29 minutes and 73 minutes with a penalty. Saka 38, 47 and 51. My man of the match. Rashford 45. Phillips 64. And poor old Maddison didn't even get on. What a shame. 7-0 to England. Does it sound easy? It was easy. Let's just go through the other scores and just see the way they're all coming full times now. Well, Republic of Ireland are playing 92nd minute. They're winning 3-0. England 7. Well, let's get all the scores up and let's see. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got France beat Greece earlier. Republic of Ireland. Sorry, France are beating Greece at the moment. 93rd minute, 1-0. So France 1, Greece 0. Well done, Greece, putting up a fight there. Republic of Ireland in the 92nd minute, they're leading Gibraltar, but only by the 2 goals. So they're making hard work of that. That's both games in Group B. In Group C, we've got Ukraine 1, Malta 0. As you've just seen or just followed there, England 7, North Macedonia 0. They're both in Group C. In Group D, Armenia beat Latvia earlier 2-1. And at the moment, it is Turkey 2, Wales 0. And you've got to say, who are the Turkeys in that game? 88 minutes gone there. Qualifying Group H, Finland 6, San Marino 0. Oh, Finland 6. Is that all you could manage? 6. It's for Sunday League football, that. Northern Ireland lost to Kazakhstan. Northern Ireland 0, Kazakhstan 1. Slovenia 1, Denmark 1. That was in Group H. In Group Group I should say. Group I, Belarus. These are all, well, they're all sort of in the 93rd, 4th, 5th minute as we run down them. Belarus 2, Kosovo 1. Israel 2, Andorra 1. Switzerland 2, Romania 2. So it's all good, all good. Let me just try and bring this up again for you. Let me bring this up and we'll have a look. We'll just go through the tables. This is England's group, of course. As you can see there, very, very looking not easy. I don't want to say that because we have played more games, but played 4, won 4, can't ask for more than that. Scored 15, conceded 1. But let's go through the groups here. So Group A, Scotland I think are playing tomorrow. They are currently on top with 9 points. Georgia played a game less on 4. Spain played a game less on 3. Norway played 3 with 1 point. And Cyprus played 2 with 0 points there. So well done, Scotland. I mean, again, played 3, won 3. We'll see you in Germany, guys. Group B, France, they are playing now. They're on 12. Greece in second, played 1 less on 6. Ireland third with 3 points. Netherlands fourth, but they've only played 2 and they've got 3 points, having won 1, lost 1. Gibraltar bottom with 0 points, having played 4. England groups we've seen. Turkey lead Group D with 9 points. They're still playing, obviously, as it says there. Armenia 6 points, but a game in hand. Croatia third, 4 points, but of course they've been busy in the Nations League, but they've only played 2. But if they were to win those 2 games in hand, they would be top. Wales are there in 4th, having played 4, won 1, drawn 1, lost 2, 4 points there. Latvia bottom, played 3, lost all of them, no points. Group E, Czechia, or Czech Republic as we know them, 7 points from 3 games. Poland, 3 points from 2. Albania, 3 from 2 as well. Moldova, 2 from 3. And the Faroe Islands, in fairness, got a draw. Fair play to them. 1 point from 2 games. Group F is Austria at the top, 7 points from 3 games. Belgium still struggling to well, I think the golden generation's passed, hasn't it? But they have got 4 points from 2 games. Sweden, 3 points from 2. Estonia, 1 from 2. Azerbaijan, 1 from 2. G, we've got Serbia top, Hungary, Montenegro, Lithuania, and Bulgaria on 1 point. Serbia played 2-1-2. I think these guys are all going to be playing possibly tomorrow. Group H, Finland sit atop there. They've all played 4 games in this group. Finland, I do like Finland. Finland top with 9 points. Kazakhstan second with 9. Denmark only sitting in third, but they're only 2 points behind, in fairness, on 7th. Nobody's got 100% record here. Slovenia 7. Northern Ireland are going to be struggling to get out of this group now. I think their probably chance has gone after tonight. Played 4, won 1, lost 3, 3 points. San Marino will get the the wooden spoon in the bottom. Group I, Switzerland top, 10 from 4. Romania, 8 points. Israel, 7. Belarus, 3. I don't know how they're still in it. Kosovo, 3. Andorra, 1. In my mind, Belarus, big supporters of Russia, like a puppet state. If we're banning Russia, we should be banning Belarus. But they've all played 4 games there. And again, Belarus somehow, nobody has got 100% record there. But Switzerland and Romania sit at the top, but it is tight. Group J, all these teams have played 3 games. Portugal top with 9. Slovakia second with 7. Luxembourg third with 4. Then Bosnia-Herzegovina 3, Iceland 3, Liechtenstein, again, they're getting the wooden spoon in that group. But here we go then. Let's just remind ourselves of the score tonight. England 7, North Macedonia 0. Scotland at home to Georgia tomorrow. Must win for us. Jay, are you Scottish, James? You've got such obviously a strong Scouse accent. I didn't know. Did I not read out Germany? Were Germany not there, Sean? I didn't miss Germany's group, did I? I've just gone through all the groups, as you can see. I'm just looking now. You got me wondering. No, Germany are hosting it, you fool. Germany are hosting it. So they're obviously through. Sean, you're Irish, aren't you? Thanks a lot for watching, Nate. Take care, mate. Home to Colombia in a friendly, Sean, tomorrow. Ireland lead 3-0 now. Well done, Ireland. You can't ask for any more. You can't. Right, guys. Thank you all so very, very much for watching tonight. It's really been fun tonight. I've enjoyed it. Of course, we always do. Of course, when we win. Tomorrow night, don't forget 9 o'clock. Leicester's classic matches. Manchester United 5. Leicester City 5. Manchester United 3. From September 2021. I think it was our 5th game. 2020. Oh, let me just start this again. Leicester 5. Manchester United 3. From September 2014. Dean Hammond was playing for Leicester. He's joining us tomorrow. We're going to be talking about that game. Looking forward to it. Don't forget, I start on the radio 2 weeks today. I'm looking forward to that as well. Don't forget to go and subscribe to LTID TV, the quiz channel. Brad will be joining us on Wednesday. After us, he's also joining us tomorrow for his debut on the Big Fat Leicester quiz. Can he beat the 11 points got by Dave in the first show? You can become a member. And very much thanks to Rowan Tree, James Dunlop, and Tom, the snooker fan, for our most recent members. That is everything you get just there. Follow us on TikTok for all the outtakes and cock-ups and mistakes. There's plenty on this channel with me. And of course, if you like your news and information in pictorial form, Instagram, LTID TV on there, as well as TikTok. That is where you can find us. Dan is in, just finished his live. What a game, mate. Yeah, it was. It was, well, for England, I mean, we take it, don't we? We take it. But it wasn't just a boring 1-0. It was interesting. We should have got the 8th, really, shouldn't we? But there we go. North Macedonia not at the races today. Well, they might as well have been because they weren't at Old Trafford. There we go. Thank you for that. I'm here all week, like I say. What more can I say? I'm going to be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock with the match show, and we'll be talking about that game. And I will be seeing you all then. I hope you are well. This has been LTID TV. I've been Chris. This is Arnie. See you tomorrow. Thanks very much now. Don't forget to subscribe and smash the likes. Good night.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network.
TalkSport. Powered by fans.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.